could be with me today. And as usual, I hope that you're all doing really well. And I've noticed a few people are stating that they're new here. So a big welcome to you also, guys. I'm so glad that you could join us today. We've got kind of like a nice community spirit going on here, you know. I love all your comments. I'm seeing all of your lovely support, and thank you so, so much. I want to say a big thank you to those leaving recent donations. I received a beautiful, generous donation just recently. Well, two actually. So I want to thank you to Nick and Renee. Thank you so, so much. And anyone else who has ever gifted me with a donation, thank you so, so much, guys. You're really beautiful, and it really helps my channel to grow, and it makes me feel good too, guys. So anyway, let's get started with this reading today. Basically what we're doing is we're going to be looking at what is going to happen, like what reaction will your person have when you pull your energy back. Now, what that basically means is that, you know, we're very energetically connected with our person, and sometimes it can be dysfunctional if there's a lot of pain and negative attachments going on there, no matter if it's a twin flame or soulmate. But, you know, sometimes your person will feel if you've pulled your energy back. You might have felt if they've done it before as well. And so basically what it means is that you might be taking your attention off and energy off this person and really putting it into your own life, into your own passions and creative endeavors. Maybe you're really, really focused on your own self-healing. And, you know, that's really awesome because your person's going to feel that. They also benefit from that as well. But it can also cause a void, like a feeling of a void, or them suddenly feeling like this tug of energy, like this pull, you know, this tug of energy being pulled towards you, like they realize, oh, holy crap, this person has moved on type thing, or what's going on, even if they're not in contact with you, especially if they feel that shift, they will start really thinking about you and missing you. And yeah, I'm just really curious to say today, just to see where they're going to be at in this. And, you know, some of these messages can trigger you guys, and also realize that this is just a tarot reading. It's guidance. It doesn't have to be set in stone, but I know a lot of you are saying that my readings are very accurate, etc. Just bear in mind that I don't know until I shuffle on the cards, and I'm just reading out what the tarot cards and what spirit messages are telling me, okay, guys? But I'm sure that, you know, your person's going to really feel it very strongly, and most likely could react in a positive way or a negative way, depending on how we look at things here. And some of you might just pull your energy back because you're just over this chapter for now, you know, and you just need to really focus on yourself. You might have moved on with someone else and your energy's going into that. So it's just interesting to see. Now, we've got 3 cards or 3 readings, what am I saying? 3 decks of cards in front of you for 3 readings. So we've got reading number 1, which is the Light Seer's Tarot. Reading number 2, which is the Sacred Circle Tarot. And reading number 3 is the Arcanum Tarot. I'll give you a moment, guys, to focus on the cards. Take a deep breath and focus your person in your mind. Hello, reading number 1. Hi, guys. It's so lovely to have you here. I hope you're all doing really well, keeping safe and warm. I guess I'm going to say warm for some of you, but others of you are in hotter weather. But yeah, I feel like it's just about keeping safe, making sure that you're looking after yourselves, you know? Now, this is what for some of you who know when I shuffle, cards just decide to come out in weird ways. Yours is the wheel, okay? The wheel of fortune. So there's sudden changes occurring here in this connection. What I like to do for a lot of you who do know is that I shuffle on the cards. I look at what current energy they're sitting in, what they're feeling for you currently. And we're going to ask the main theme here, okay? And see if there's any blocks, perhaps, whatever I'm guided to say along the way. So this is for reading number 1, please, guys. Spirit, can we please get an idea as to what current energy reading 1's person, pile 1's person sitting in, please? He or she? So we got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, Three of Cups, and the Strength card. Okay, I want to see. They might be really focused on their friendships right now, and building that. But yeah, I'll see what else is coming up with this. We've got the Leo energy here. Leo the lion. Although we don't see a lion in this one, do we? We see a lamb. So it's all about being really gentle as well. In weakness, there is strength, or in gentleness, there is strength. Okay, your person's feeling very... Ooh, they're feeling grief and they're feeling sorrow and pain. And they might be at the moment trying to establish connections. It might be that they've lost quite a few friendships in their life right now. They're trying to be strong. And maybe, as I said, they might be putting a lot of attention into their friends, social life, that kind of thing. I get two messages here. This is probably why it's confusing. On one hand, I feel like they have to rebuild their friendships. There's something here where they're trying to rebuild their life and find their strength through their friendships, perhaps. Some of them have lost friends, and there is a feeling of this person has to learn a big lesson in loyalty. Okay, this is what's going on here. And another thing too, because this is around you as well, I feel like they feel like maybe this didn't get off the ground properly with you. It might have just started off as really like friendship, a strong friendship at that, and then something's happened. That's going to be a significant message for some of you, not all of you. But, you know, you do have a friendship with this person initially anyway, even if you are not together, that kind of thing right now. There is a feeling of this strong friendship being here. And so, yeah, there's a sorrow here. There's a mourning for this friendship, you know, this connection with you. That's what I get there. Can we get another card on this, Spirit? Okay. They want to fly on the ground. Oh, okay. What have we got? Wow. Angry, volatile, explosive, non-communicative. So your person's not... yeah, not talking. Look, narcissistic behavior, so self-obsessed, egotistical, blame shifting. And we've got infidelity here, guys. Cheating, deception, secrets. Now, some readers will say that the Three of Cups is a card of being a third party, okay? It's about being a third party being involved. I don't necessarily read it on its own like that, unless it's with the Three of Swords or other cards that kind of tell me that. But it feels like to me, you guys, this person has been caught out on something perhaps. And as I said, there's a big lesson, a huge lesson in loyalty. Your person has cheated on you or cheated you in some way, whether it be with another partner, like a romantic partner, or with somebody else, even if it was just a friendship that they went for. There's another pathway that they took. Because they're self-obsessed right now, and they're angry and they're feeling a loss, and how dare you know, how dare anybody, you know, expose them type thing. Wow. So there's heavy energy going on here. So let's have a look then. What shadow energy are they sitting in with this? Yeah, wow, look at this. Selfishness again, which goes with that egotistical, self-obsessed, right? Selfishness, narcissistic energy going on here, and there's a huge regret here which comes with this loss. But they might be really angry at themselves at the end of the day because of a choice they made that has really hurt you. That's what's going on here. Okay. All right, so we want to see... Oh, this is heavy energy right here. So, you know, when I see friendships, it's very much loyalty. That's what I'm seeing here. So, yes, it could be that they are losing friendships in their life. They're trying to rebuild their life with people right now. And it might be that it's not just you that they're cheating on or that they've cheated with. It's kind of like there's a big lesson in this person, a strong lesson at that. For them to face themselves, have the courage and the balls. I don't know why I just want to say balls. I mean, it could be female as well. You know, male or female. Have the balls to stand up and own your shit. That's what I'm getting here. All right, let's have a look at reading number 2. What am I saying? Oh, my God, where's my brain today? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just not with it. Okay, ground my energy. Okay, how are they feeling for you? How are they feeling for you? What's that doing in there? Now that's weird. That was at the bottom of this deck here. I'm shuffling through. This is so weird. So this is fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination. Interesting. But we did ask a question, so it could be that as well, that they're in fantasy land. So how are they feeling for you currently? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Well, and we got the, what's this one? 6 of Swords reversed. And we've got the 2 of Cups reversed. I just feel like I've got to look at this. Yeah, the Sun reversed. Interesting. Okay, so they're not feeling very positive about this situation. They feel very overburdened, obviously. This stuff's really heavy on them right now. They're feeling a bit bitter. But they're kind of like... let me get some more on that. I kind of feel like an arrogance here, okay? Even though they know that they've done their dash, basically. The 2 of Cups, right? You see the spiritual union and these beautiful cups, and it's flowing with this energy, like the rainbow energy. It's like the rainbow on the chakras, right? The chakras are all aligned, and you found your match and you're aligning with each other. Well, that ain't happening, because it's reversed here. And also the 6 of Swords shows someone moving on past the battle, past the, like it's kind of like putting your battle swords down and moving on away from the rough seas, you know, and the rough tides and everything that's going on in this, and the turmoil and turbulence. I feel like your person's really hoping that you don't move on, and they know that they've caused this huge burden on you. You know, they've put their crap onto you, basically. That's what's going on here. How are they feeling? Yeah, look, they're worried about you letting go. Now, it's interesting because this whole theme is about how will they react when they feel you pull away, you know, pull your energy back, releasing, walking away, moving on. So that's something they don't want you to do. They don't want you to move on. They're not moving on from you. That's what I'm getting strongly here, is they're quite caught up in this blame game. Like they might be blaming you and not taking ownership right now. They need to stand up in their power here and do so, you know. So let me see what else comes up with that. No, it's got to feel right. Come on, guys. What are they feeling for you? There it is. Oh, deciding. Okay, deliberating, options, comparing. So they're probably... What are they deciding on? I do want to see that. What are they deciding on? Okay, so they're deciding on whether to just stay in this energy and just think they're in the right kind of thing. It's that ego. Or come to you and want to commit and work on this with you and give you a promise. So they're between letting it go, even though they don't want you to let go. They don't want you to move on, but they might be in between just staying in this energy and being stubborn, and then also coming forward to you and trying to work it out with you, and if they really want you to, you know, commit to you. Oh, wow, this is heavy, this stuff. Okay, let's have a look now then. I do want to see what is their actual block here. What is their main block from them perhaps coming out of this, you know, and coming towards you? What is it? What's stopping them? Oh my God, there's way too many. Sorry, guys. They might have a fair few dark things, the shadow side going on there. Might be quite a bit going on within this person right now. But they're withdrawn. Okay, that's something. Oh, we did say bitter before. They're bitter. And they're very secretive, and they're defensive, and they're internalizing. It's kind of like that victim mode. So these are all the things that are stopping them from coming forward right now. Let's have a look, okay? How will they react if they feel your energy pull away? The Magician. Oh. 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands reversed. And there's Knight of Pentacles. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, well, they want to prolong this as much as they can with you, this energy. Like, I feel like this relationship and how it's going right now, they don't want to budge. They're not budging. They don't want to move towards you, but yet they do. And it feels like to me that... let me get some more on that. Getting a bit confused with this one. What are they trying to manifest right there? You know, I'm getting with this person that they're still going to hold back and not give you much, okay? That's what's happening here. And they're not in a place of celebration or moving forward into maybe other relationships or happiness in their life. Might be that their family situation's not really very happy, and they might, as I can see that they're working forward towards something here, but very slow moving in accepting the ending of this is what I'm getting. So they're holding back, they're not giving much. They might be so stubborn that they kind of punish you with a silent treatment. It kind of feels like that energy where they're stubborn. And beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. What's this about? Oh, hang on. So then we've got shattered. So they're going to feel damaged, brokenhearted, destroyed, basically. And maybe just really focus on the outer of, you know, their outer selves, like trying to make themselves attractive, and maybe just focusing on that, trying to make themselves feel better. We are in a narcissistic energy with this, you know, this person is here. So could be that they're just holding back. They're feeling the pull for sure. But at the same time, they are not, they're in denial. They don't want to, it's going to take some time for them to really accept that it's really over. Yeah, look, stuck energy right here. Oh, goodness me. So they've got the chance to heal because of the rainbow, but yeah, they're stuck. So that's how they're going to be. They're not moving forward. They're not budging. They're going to be stuck, taking a long time to accept it, and yet maybe not do anything about it. So we've got inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Your person knows what they need to do. They know. I feel like this person's quite in tune, actually. I think this person's someone who takes it all in around them. They're very observant about things and people around them, and they know everything that's going on here, but they're being stubborn. This is where it all comes down to, is this arrogance, this ego, knowing what they need to do to get out of this energy right here, to come forward towards you, but they are being stubborn and holding back, holding on to, you know, they've got the tools. They can manifest it the way they want to, the way they need to. I don't even know if you've got an apology from this person, because it feels quite arrogant here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this person, like, if you're to have a go at them about something or bring something to their attention that's really upsetting you, they'll just like withdraw instead of like being mature and coming to you and owning it. It's like they withdraw and become silent and angry and defensive, and that's really hard, you know, to have a conversation with someone and heal something when that's like that, when someone's like that. And I've had people like that in my life. It's really difficult to deal with. Where they just don't talk to you. It's like, what the hell, mate? What the hell? So, okay, so we've got the, what is this? Radiance reversed. We had the sun reversed at the back of the card here. Very interesting that both are reversed here. So it feels to me like your person doesn't want to think positively about this. They are quite happy to hide away and not shine the light on this situation right now. Okay, so let's see, what action are they going to take towards you this month? Queen of Cups. The sun reversed again, guys. It's come up. We got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Three of Wands reversed, and the Six of Wands upright, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing here? What are they doing? What are they celebrating? Because it looks like there's victory and some ego, a bit of ego, but that's not too bad in some ways. You know, we all have ego and we're all allowed to be happy and confident, but what I see here mostly is that your person's got some very strong feelings here that they're not tapping into. They're not allowing themselves to tap into this love for you. They're not putting the sun, like the warm rays of sunshine onto, like thawing out their frozen heart type thing. This is how it feels, is that they're quite intuitive. This is a Cancer energy here. We had Virgo before. I want to read them out to you, sorry. There's Leo, okay, and Leo for the sun again, so it's very strong here, Leo. We've also got Leo, I guess you could say, for this one as well. Just quickly, Virgo, and the Gemini Virgo again for the Magician, which is ruled by Mercury. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed, Three of Wands. So this person, your person, is not wanting to really work on themselves right now. They're not going to this month. They're not. They're stubborn and stuck in this victim mode, feeling that the world's, you know, everyone's against them type thing, and they're not opening their eyes to the vision for the future. They're not expanding their horizons. They're not looking into the future. They're just not even really trying to look at themselves in their, you know, within themselves, let alone outside of themselves. So it's kind of like they're just blocking this, but they're feeling victorious with something. What are they going to feel victorious with? Maybe this is that ego of like feeling like, okay, I'm punishing you by not talking to you and not giving you explanation, and they're feeling victorious in that. That could be something there. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is the Aries energy. Yeah, courage, okay. They're trying to build courage, but what are they feeling courageous about, you know? Staying, well, they're not courageous. What am I saying? Courageous. Oh, seeing the creative endeavor. Status quo, just putting up with the same old, and creative endeavor. So it looks to me like they might get into something that's all, you know, something that they're interested in doing, but they're not looking within at what they need to heal and resolve, and they're not looking into the future really. They're just going to be focused on something that is creative. It could play an instrument, they might be artistic, things like that, which could still in some way heal them in a bit of a way. What do they want to say to you? Okay, we'll get some message cards. What do they want to say to you? Mistakes are the soul's lessons. This is their higher self talking to you. When I think of you, I smile. Interesting, because you wouldn't think so, would you, in this angry energy? But I feel like they're really torn. On one hand, they fantasize about coming back to you and not wanting to let you go. They do love you deep down. There's a very strong love here. But on the other hand, they're really just in want to punish you, want to punish themselves kind of mode. Yeah, they're in addiction. They've got addictions, have they? Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint, right there. They could literally have an addiction. You know, it could be anything. Anything can be an addiction that they're codependent with right now. What else have we got here? I wanted to see these cards too, didn't I? I forgot all about these. Yeah, look, there's a lot of passion in this person, but with this I also get that angry energy here. Definitely it could be a fire sign you're dealing with. There's something they need to purify, that's for sure, in themselves. So let's have a look. I want one more card. Where are we? I do want to see, what else do they want to say to you? Well, you know, they are coming from a place of love as well, so even though it doesn't seem like it. I am bleeding, but you can't see my blood. They're in a lot of pain. They're in a lot of grief and sorrow, as we saw before. And if anything, they're really suffering, guys. They're really suffering. So they're so in your energy right now, though. They are going to feel that pull, but they're just going to really sit back. And I think this is engulfing them a lot too, the anger and sadness they're in. Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Now, there's that fiery energy again. Leo now has come up quite a lot in the sun, the strength card, the radiant sun card we had before, and another sun card. We've got this one here too. This is very interesting. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. So let's get some guidance cards for you. What's your guidance card to, you know, to cope through this So it says gift. Hang on, grace is a gift from God. We don't need to work hard to earn it, feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender our needs to receive it. The gift of grace is our birthright. So just be yourself. See the lesson as a gift. See yourself as a gift in this. You need to realize your own self-worth, that what has happened in this situation is not a reflection on who you are as a person and as a spirit. And look, quiet. These cards are so gorgeous. So it says, turn off the noise. Silence nourishes the body, mind, and spirit. So it's about that you need to maybe go within and really tap into this energy and really look at yourself as someone who's very special on this path, you know, and saying that you need to know your worth. Surrender, you don't need to surrender your own needs to receive grace in your life. You have it within you. You just need to tap into that. You don't need to seek someone else's approval, anyone, let alone your person, to tell you how you are and if you're lovable or not. You know, you are a lovable, beautiful person. And this person's suffering and undergoing some big lessons right here. So let's get some charms for you. I want you to just turn your headphones down if you're listening through those, because it does tend to hurt ears. All right, let's get some charms for group 1. Charms for group 1, please, Spirit. Now, hang on a moment. I do want to grab this, only because it's easier to see them on. Okay, let's go. So we've got someone who might like to cook. We have a chef, a little chef bowl, or what is it? I don't know, a saucepan or something. So someone might like to cook. We've got the love heart here. So it's a pink rose quartz, which represents that unconditional love and healing. Self-love too, guys, so that's something there. We also see the Pisces energy coming through here, so someone could be a Pisces. We've got the star, which tells me a wish is coming true, and we've got the key, which means that you know, they kind of hold the key to your heart, or you hold the key to theirs. And it looks like you could be dealing with an Aries. See how this little sign here looks like the Aries ram sign. And also we've got the 4-leaf clover, so there's good luck in this connection. So it does look like it could be a lucky connection. It could be something that, you know, this could be a phase right now. This person just has a lot to learn and work out in themselves right now. But it could definitely, you know, could work out. So let's have a look then. What letters are we dealing with today, Spirit? What initials or letters can we look at? We've got a J and an N. We've got a Y and a V and an E and a Q, a C, an F, a W and an I. So we've got W, I, and what am I? N, E, so wine. Somebody might really like wine. We've got vine, so interesting, vine and wine, could be a vineyard or a winery or wine. What am I saying here? Win, W-I-N, so it could be that you might win in this situation with this person. Things might actually heal in this as well. Just seeing what else there is here. It's hard to think clearly sometimes. What do we got here? We got Ivy, I-V-Y. W-I-F-E, wife. Yeah, it could be significant too. Wife, whether you are someone's wife or there's been talk of marriage, or it could represent that this could happen in the future, guys. So that's all I've got for now. Nice, N-I-C-E, so it might end up quite nice between the two of you here as well. There's so many things you can work out with this. Let me know, guys, if you can find any other words in this, or if there's initials that make sense to you. I'm just wondering if there's something else I need to do. Oh yeah, there is something else I want to do. So let's have a look then at just what other special word can come out regarding your connection in group 1. So look, you might come into happiness together eventually, guys. So that looks really good, but it's also about focusing on your own happiness as well, okay? So I hope that's helped you today. I hope it's resonated. If it has, please comment below, guys. Like and subscribe as I bring these out regularly. Also, don't forget to put a green heart down in the comments section below, or write the words green heart if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. I will be drawing out the winners on the 31st of August in a live video, guys. So I look forward, and hopefully, I look forward to that, and hopefully we'll connect with you guys then. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 2. Welcome, guys. I hope you're all doing really well and keeping safe. And yeah, let's have a look at what's going on with your person. Just bear in mind, there might be some messages that could be a trigger. There might not be, but the last reading was quite intense, not in necessarily a negative way, but it was quite intense. So just to pre-warn you guys, it's nothing really majorly bad, but yeah, sometimes it can be hard to hear things that we don't really want to hear, and sometimes things come out beautifully in these readings too. All right, so this is for Group 2's person, please. Group 2, what energy? Wow. Okay, rest. 4 of Swords. I was going to say, what energy is your person sitting in right now? 10 of Swords and 4 of Discs. Materialism. Okay. Okay, let me see what's going on here, because there's something that's come to an abrupt end in your person's life. Maybe this relationship between you was a very quick ending, and they're still recovering from this by the looks of it, because they're in a place of withdrawing and holding back and closing off right here. They might be really just focused on their material world right now, but it does look like they need mental respite. They need to... And I'm getting, now this is only going to resonate with some of you, but for some reason I'm getting that this person has been quite damaged in their life. There might be a little bit of depression or some kind of a mental illness going on here for this person. And they really need to clear out their mind and their energy and really ground themselves right now. We've got unconditional innocence, support, whole heart. This person is really, what's going on with that? Oh yeah, they're on their own and they're trying to tap into this energy right now. It does feel like they need to really nurture themselves right now. There's disillusionment here. See this? It says disillusion. So it does seem to me that this person or you might not have seen this coming, this ending, because usually you don't with the 10 of Swords. It's an inevitable ending, but it's a very painful ending. And often is accompanied with betrayal, things like that. But there is the necessary, necessary action has to be taken for recovery and healing here. And that's what they're doing. They're resting in this space right here, trying to tap into perhaps their own self-love here. That's what I'm getting here. Maybe trying to see the bigger picture as to what the hell happened. But it looks like they're single or on their own. They're withdrawing from everyone. And they're really holding back and maybe just really, as I said, focused on their material world, but might be very self-protective right now as well. Yeah. Yeah, mysterious, evasive, quiet, secretive. So they've really gone into their shell, you know. So let's have a look then. What are they feeling towards you right now? What are they feeling for Group 2? Knight of Swords reversed. And we've got the Page of Swords and the 4 of Wands reversed. Okay, so they're sitting back in this time contemplating about what they could have had with you. They could have had this beautiful home and happy family life with you developed. You know, they're looking at the development of how things have turned out. They're thinking about this right now very strongly. Look how many swords we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. All right, so they're really in their headspace. But they're not wanting to come forward and communicate with you. This is someone who takes fast action towards you. Normally, see the word change. They don't like the fast change. They don't like the change that's occurred right here now either. But it looks to me like they're not necessarily racing in to talk with you. They're really deep in thought right now. And these are both Gemini energies right here, which is interesting. So very changeable indeed, because Gemini, and I know I'm a Gemini moon, and your thoughts are just constantly changing, and it's very fast processing. So I feel like your person is in that state of mind right now. Let's see, what are they doing? So we've got here euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. What are they reflecting? Because they're reflecting on this. This is what they want with you. But they know they've been elusive with you, intangible, dishonest, tricky. There's been what am I saying? I was going to trickiness. I don't even know if that's a word. There's been tricks and dishonesty in this connection. Elusiveness. I'm thinking that maybe you've become elusive to them as well. It feels like a mirroring going on here. Maybe you don't really want them to know what's happening in your world right now. And sometimes the Page of Swords can be someone who watches you from afar, which it seems like they're doing actually. They might be hiding behind the scenes, being elusive and really keeping an eye on things. Because I don't feel like they've completely withdrawn to the point where they're just hiding away and don't want to know anything. They've got an inquisitive mind going on here. They want to know stuff, but they're not reaching out. So they're conflicted, multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. Yeah, very conflicted. Okay, so let's have a look then. I just want to see what else is coming up with that. So realizing, waking up, listening. So in this space right here, they could be waking up to the fact that, you know, around this happy family and happy home they could have had with you. It could have been a marriage, a commitment, you know, it's what's going on, a commitment there. So they're looking at what they could have had with you regarding that. And yeah, feeling really, really down. All right, let's have a look. What's their block? What's blocking them? Well, they've got some hostility going on within them. And they're being rebellious. So, and absent-minded. So interesting, because we got them in their mind space, but they're absent-minded with you. So it's kind of like they're being rebellious by not coming forward and letting you know what's on their mind, or, you know, with communication, are they going to come to you or not? They're being mysterious, see, and that they're being mysterious because of this rebellious nature. So they're rebelling in coming forward to you and giving you an answer. I'm hearing here an answer or an explanation. If anything, they've just withdrawn, they're holding back, they're not giving anything to you. Okay, so let's have a look now then at the main question. How will they react if you pull your energy away? How will they react? How will Group 2's person react if you pull your energy away? The Warrior. That's the Strength card. That's Leo energy. Oh, hang on. How will they react if you pull your energy away? We've got the Moon reversed. And we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Now let's see what else comes up with that. So far already I'm not getting it might be this hostility I'm feeling coming out, because they won't be happy. They're not going to be happy if you pull your energy away, like if you let go of this. Because at the moment they might feel like there's definitely an energetic connection going on here. They're keeping an eye on you. Maybe they're realizing and waking up now to their wrongdoings. But they're not going to hide that away. They're not going to hide their anger and frustration with you. They're going to come, you're going to know about it. So it feels like they will actually maybe communicate eventually with you and say something about, like, if they see on social media, for instance, that you are moving on with your life, it's almost like they can't help but say something. It's going to really play on their mind and piss them off, kind of thing. We've got the Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands, and talks about adventure. I feel like this person will not be happy that you might be living an adventure in your life, you know, kind of trying to move on. They're not going to be happy about that. They almost feel, maybe there's a little bit of a possessiveness with this person with you as well. Wow, hang on a moment. Oh, gosh. You've got a lot of energy coming up from these cards. So meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So it could be around, what is it, February, March next year. It doesn't have to be that long away, guys. It could easily be anytime soon, but this could be something that comes through. It does look to me like they are in this place of rest, meditating. Well, they're not meditating, but taking a step back right now, but they could do this. They could meditate and contemplate on something. You know, they could sit back and really work out what it is that they want to do in this situation with you. This might be their initial response and reaction. They might not necessarily act out on it, but it does look like here that they might open the doorway to communication once they feel or know that you have actually stepped back and out of this. They might be someone who doesn't really necessarily show their anger. It might be something that they just hold within, and they might come out with snide remarks. They're hiding behind a mask, and it'll take a step-by-step process, okay? And it's almost like they will make a plan to come towards you, but they're hiding behind a mask right now. So look, boundaries, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy, and inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care and appreciating your divinity. Now I could probably say these would be your advice cards, you know, as well. Having boundaries, putting boundaries up with this person, and really tapping into your own beauty, and whether you're a male or female, you know, tapping into your own energy here, really looking after yourself and your self-worth. And doing what you love, like just moving to the rhythm of life. Yeah, that's what I see. It could also be that something that this person moves into as well, but it does, I do seem to think it's more about your advice card here. It doesn't seem to really match with their energy, what they're coming into. It could be that they, if I'm looking at this another way, it could be that they don't have boundaries around their intimate connections. They might go off and try and make you jealous by being with someone else and flirting and flaunting themselves. It could be that as well. What else are they doing? Well, this is interesting. We had this card come up in the first reading. So radiance, yeah, they're going to want to shine. They're going to want to emerge, guys, from that space of being hit, you know, hiding away, but they're going to come through with a mask. So all of this will be on show. It'll be a show, okay? It'll be a show to your at your expense, because it's kind of like they're trying to make you jealous or something. Something's going on there. Wow, that rain and wind is so strong outside. I'm sorry, guys. So it says concealing, secrets, mysteries, hiding. Once again, hiding behind a mask. It's kind of like hiding in plain sight, isn't it? When I see this, like if they're going to come out into the open, but they're still keeping their feelings and their thoughts to themselves. Okay. I get a lot of Pluto energy here, a lot of Scorpionic energy. So it could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, because Scorpios are extremely mysterious and very secretive. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but that's the kind of energy that's coming through here. What do they want to say? Actually, no. We want to see what energy are they going to... No, what action are they going to take? What action are they going to take towards you this month, okay? What action will they take towards you this month? So we've got the Seven of Cups reversed and the Six of Swords. Okay, what's this? Two of Discs, Six of Cups reversed, and the Druid, which is the Hierophant, reversed, okay. So let's have a look. What's your person doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Well, it's funny because we see the Seven of Cups, which is delusion, because they might be being a little bit delusional, you know, in themselves right now. But it shows clarity coming through, so they might absolutely... no, I don't feel them moving on, even though this is usually a moving on card. I feel like clarity is coming to this person. And it's almost like a wake-up call, like an aha moment of, shit, you know, this person, you have really kind of moved on from me. But they're not moving on away from you. That it's still like they're still caught up on this with you. I think they're not really getting the lesson. And they're going to be toing and froing, whether they let you go or hold on to you, let you go or hold on to you. And I kind of get the feeling this person wants to punish you first. You know, there's an upheaval, so shock, the unexpected trouble. As I said, you could hear from this person. They might not be necessarily coming forward with their full, true motives. You know, they might make out that they've completely moved on. There's a little bit of game playing, I feel, here. Wow, it's so full on out there. So mirroring, reflection, shared feelings, and you. So it could be that they're mirroring to you some things that you might need to heal here as well. But look at this, they're going to roam wild. They're a free spirit. They're going to take risks and not necessarily stick by their values, okay? That's the Hierophant energy, which is a Taurus energy. They're not sticking by their values. They are going to be, oh, shit, they're going to be wearing a mask and I feel like they're going to show you what they want to show you, okay? So they're still keeping that mask on, being mysterious and secretive, hiding what they're really feeling, and it's just not going to align with what they're really feeling. So you might see them acting out a different way, and it's just to get back at you, I feel. So what do they want to say to you? What does their higher self want to say to you, okay? What does their higher self want to say to you? So they say, I don't know how to express what I truly feel, and our love is protected. And that could be from outside influences as well. Wow, and we've got seeing you triggers past pain within me. So at the moment when they see you, because it's so painful and raw for them, it is actually triggering pain, you know, that they haven't dealt with within them. So let's have a look at some other love messages. So we've got, I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain, and you are my treasure. Wow, that is like hail out there. It's crazy. Sorry if you can hear that, guys. So let's have a look at what else. What other guidance cards does Spirit have for you? Because this is quite heavy. This is quite heavy. If you've been dealing with this, I'm so sorry, because I've dealt with this before, and it's quite harsh and really hard to deal with. So what is Spirit advising you to do? We did see that before. Receive, okay? Receive love. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. I really feel like you need to open your heart to those who are true to you. Maybe this has really caused you to also, might be that mirroring thing going on here, where you've also been withdrawing and hiding away and really hurt. But you are advised to open your heart to those who really love you and who genuinely care, and who want to support you. And, you know, it could be your best mate, could be your family member, someone who's really looking out for you, okay? Just want to see what else is coming up here. So we got the hammer, which is sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. I think it's really about working on yourself, okay? Working on opening up yourself again, and trusting in people again, whether it be another romantic partner, that kind of thing. It's just about being able to trust again. Now, did I get those cards? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Just seeing if I've got all the cards for you. I just don't always remember what I've done. Yeah, I have done them all, I think. So I'm going to do the charms now, guys. So let's have a look at some charms, and then we will look at the letters. All right, so let's have a look at some charms for group 2. If you're listening through headphones, please turn them down. So group 2, please, group 2. Oh, where are you? Come back here. So here we go, guys. You got the beautiful pink stone, the rose quartz, which is something you could probably carry with you. It's for self-love and healing, guys. It's very soothing. Talks about, you know, the purity of the mind and the heart. I think your person had unconditional love. So this is what they're actually learning about within themselves right now. and to be supportive. So I feel like this is also their heart healing as well at this time. And we do see the telephone, which represents communication. It might not necessarily be really nice communication, just so you be prepared, okay, guys, because this person can lash out. We do have the cross and the skull. So the bones in the skull. Now, when I chose this one, it can represent for you so many things. I mean, it could be the death of a situation, but to me, I've always seen this as like Sea Shepherd. So it's the conservation society, eco conservationist. So I feel like this is for those of you who might be into Sea Shepherd, or caring about the environment, the marine life, that kind of thing. That's just really a very specific, interesting one, that one. So your person is breaking away, maybe from this connection with you. There might be a severing of the cord, okay? But it doesn't have to necessarily be from them. It could just be that negative attachment, guys, that you're breaking free from here, which is really good. There is actually hope, though, okay, in this connection. Maybe this person just needs to really undergo some real healing and introspection, really do some inner work, you know. Yeah, Libra, so balancing the scales. And charming. So your person could be quite charming right now. It could be a Libra you're dealing with, but it could also represent needing to balance karma between the two of you right now. We've also got the key, okay? So when I see this, it's like the key to life. You know, I see like mind, body, spirit. It kind of reminds me of that symbol. And it feels to me that your person and you are trying, like this is a huge lesson in mind, body, and spirit. What are you allowing to happen with your body in this connection? Has this person really taken advantage of you in a lot of ways that have been hurtful? Have you allowed this? Have you put your boundaries up with this person, with your heart and your mind? They can be very damaging. They can be damaging to your mind, okay? Not just your heart space. I think this person has a knack with words. They seem to know how to say things that are really hurtful. We've got the Capricorn, okay, energy here too. So it talks about perseverance. So it's not the end all. You know, this could actually be something that does heal, but there's a lot of inner work to do. And at the moment, it just feels like, okay, maybe it's not working now. Maybe it was meant to come to an end now. Down the track, things might change. Now let's have a look at the letters. This is the letters for Group 2, please, Spirit. Group 2's person. All right, we've got a Q. Is it a Q, a U, a J, a K, and a Y, and a V, and an O, G, D, and C. So we've got dog, D, O, G, for if someone owns a dog. We've got cod for a fish, C, O, D. We've got, what have we got here? Jog, J, O, G. Someone might like jogging or running. K, what have we got here? Oh, there's a U there as well, isn't there? What else have we got? I'm just trying to suss them out. If there's something you can think of or you see here, it could be your initials as well. We've got Y, O, U, K, V, Q, G, J, D, and C. Yeah. Trying to work it out if there's anything else, but we've got God, okay, God, G-O-D. You might be having a strong faith in God right now. Joy, J-O-Y, could be significant to a name or just a feeling of joy coming into the connection as well. Could say doc, D-O-C, if that makes any sense. Could be a doctor or someone in the medical field. Something like that, guys. So this is your reading. I'm just going to pick out one more thing. Yeah, I'm going to pick out a rock, a river stone, guys. So this is for your connection. Reading number 2. Trust, okay? This is for you to trust in this process and what you're undergoing right now. It is bringing massive healing to you guys. Especially to whoever out of the both of you, whoever is acknowledging these lessons and choosing to work through it and grow through it, because everything is, well, what did it say? Did it say it in this one? No, the other one, it said mistakes are the soul's lessons. which is pretty interesting, you know, because we're always learning and growing and evolving. Some people take longer than others, but I feel like in this connection, you just have to really be strong in your own power, stand in your own power, keep your boundaries up, and demand that self-respect, you know, demand that respect. And don't forget to open up to those who really do care, okay, guys? So I really hope that's helped you. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to put a green heart on the comments below, or type green heart if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from Your Twin Flame Soulmate. And take care, guys. I'll look forward to connecting with you hopefully on the 31st of August when I do a live video and draw out the winners. Take care, guys. Love and blessings. Hi group 3, welcome guys. I'm hoping you're doing really well, and thank you for being with me today. Now let's get started and see what's going on with your person. Will he or she, well, how will your person react? How will he or she react if you pull your energy back? If you pull your energy back, what's going on with that? Now, I'm hoping that the wind outside won't be too loud in the video. It's crazy windy today. Okay, group 3, please, Spirit. What's their person's current energy that they're sitting in right now, please? All right, we've got the 8 of Cups reversed and the King of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. What current energy is group 3's person sitting in, please? The Chase and Farewells, goodbyes, finality, closure. Ooh, so interesting. And it was what I thought this was initially anyway. I thought your person doesn't want to say goodbye to this. They have a lot of deep feelings for you. They want this contentment, this absolute, like the happy marriage, the financial security, everything with you. They want this set in stone. They want something very committed and solid with you. Their feelings are very strong and deep for you. There is a strong commitment here. They don't want to walk away from this, and they don't want you walking away from this. Maybe for some of you, you are thinking about it, or you have, because I feel like this person doesn't want this goodbye. They don't want this closure or finality, basically. They will take chase. So it's relentless pursuit. It's feeling like they just do not want to lose you. Okay, that's right there, very strong. They do not want to lose you. They have a very strong, deep love for you. This is a Scorpio. I always see the King of Cups as the Scorpio energy. Some people call him the Cancer. So, okay. Oh, God, that's so weird. I was going to say that your person, I can feel, has regret. And here it is, right here. Thinking about past mistakes, wishing it was different, and ruminating. Your person has a lot of regret. Maybe you've walked away, or that you're about to, because they are feeling it. They're feeling this right now. And yeah, there's regrets over things that they could have done differently. Maybe they didn't express their feelings enough, or weren't able to provide this, you know, beautiful home and family with you. Let's have a look. Okay, what else is going on here? What are they feeling for you right now? Because we can kind of see it here already, but I want to go deeper. What are they feeling for group 3, please? All right, this is the 3 of Swords reversed. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. And we've got the 2 of Wands reversed. And we've got the 8 of Wands reversed. They do not want you to leave. You know, I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of like so amazing how these cards are in line with each other. I'm just like, wow. They want to turn your heartbreak upside down. They might have really broken your heart or really hurt you in some way. And it all goes back to how much they were giving to you, how much they were opening to you and being generous with you. And it might have been that they were a little bit too late in coming forward with this proposal or happy family and security with you, having this life with you. Because it does look like, this is what you've either had together before or you were about to. And could have had. There might have been a lot of dreams and talks about having this life or moving towards this, right? And maybe you did have this together and it's just not gelling, not working, this person's holding back, controlling their emotions. And they don't want you to embark on another pathway away from them. They don't want you leaving. They don't want you walking away into another pathway. They don't want you to leave so fast either. They really want you to think about your decision, I'm getting. So this is really strongly for those of you, I'm feeling it really strongly that you've had a commitment here, or you've had a very, very intense, deep connection with this person, and you really love each other very deeply. You really love this person like so much to the point where it's probably torn you to have to leave and walk away and turn your back to this. But you've been very heartbroken. It's almost like talking to a brick wall sometimes with this person in trying to get them to open up and share their feelings. And I think that's what they're upset about, is that they know they're standing back and it's kind of like a person that might provide you and look after, like provide for you financially, might provide the home and whatever it might be. You might have everything that you need with this person except for their affection or their feelings, And maybe in their own mind, they think that they're looking after you in those ways, but it's not enough. But look, they're fixated on you. It's only you. So they're attached to you very deeply. Right here. Wow, that flew out on the floor. Hang on a moment. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh. Look at this. God, look, what am I saying? Love, true, devoted, loyal. This is the Moody Moon messages. I love these cards. So love, look at this. This is what they feel for you. Amazing, very strong, very devoted, very true. This is true love. They just have to, this is a regret, kicking themselves, right? Because they might have been too late. I keep hearing that they were too late in coming forward. So, okay, let's have a look at what their block is right now. Okay, what's going on? What blocks could they be dealing with right now within themselves right now for group 3? Where is it? Greed. Oh, it's interesting because, greed is someone who just holds things to themselves. They're keeping things to themselves. So your person is doing that. They could also be very materialistic. They're sabotaging. Yeah, they're sabotaging. Sabotaging the connection. And we've also got defiance. Oh, gosh. Your person's digging their feet in. They're digging their heels in. They're not going to be told what to do. So you know what? It's kind of like stubbornness has caused this. It's so sad, actually. I don't mean to laugh, guys. I just have this sense of humor. It's just towards the human condition and how people are sometimes, it's almost like really ridiculous because this person had the most amazing thing with you and they risk losing it. And it's like this huge regret now. They are wanting to chase you. They don't want you walking out that door. They do not want to lose you at all costs. But they're greedy and they're sabotaging, and what that greediness is that they might want their cake and eat it too. They want to live the life they want to live. They're controlling in some ways, in a lot of ways, controlling the relationship, controlling how it goes because they're controlling themselves. They're sabotaging things even because they're being defiant, right? They're not willing to work with you. And we see here that current energy and how they've been. They do want to turn your heart, your heartache around. They really do. And they want to be giving to you equally now. They don't want you leaving. It just amazes me. Okay. So, all right. I didn't really put an intention on those, but we had the Sun and the Page of Wands reversed. Very strong passion here. Very, very, so much passion. Wands, 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 the Sun, and this love. It's just, they're very passionate for you. They might be afraid too that, I feel like they're afraid in coming forward for whatever reason. It could be that they are really afraid. What are they afraid of? Well, they know you're very connected. Energy, telepathy, knowing. They're feeling this. They're maybe very psychic and in tune with you. And so it's going to be interesting when we look at how they're going to react when you do, or if you do, pull your energy back, because you guys are so connected. Telepathically, emotionally wise, you can really pick up on each other's sadness and pain. And I feel like this card is talking about that there's no happy news coming to them right now, or you in this situation. You might not even be in contact, who knows here, because everyone's on different levels on their connection. You could be connected or you might not be. This really does tell me that a lot of you are not in much communication, or if at all, because it's showing me that energetically you are, telepathically you are. Alright, so that's only a significant message. Let's have a look at how, we're going to look at the main question right now. Okay. How will they react if you pull your energy back? How will they react if you pull your energy back? Oh, 10 of Swords. Oh, look at that. She's got swords in her. They're going to feel like they've been like just so wounded, like you've stabbed them. Like stabbed a knife in their heart. That's how much they love you. Wow, you know, it's full on. So the Fool reversed and the Hermit. Okay, so we got the Virgo energy there. The Empress, it's the Taurus Libra. And we've got also the World and the Queen of Wands. Now, I just wanted to say quickly too that the King of Cups here doesn't have to necessarily mean it's a masculine or a male. You could be a male or masculine watching this, and that could represent a female's energy, just so you know. So, okay, what are we looking at? How they're going to react? Ooh, okay, they're going to be really heartbroken, absolutely feel betrayed by you if you pull your energy back and move away from them. They're going to go into hermit mode right here. They're not going to want to jump out into the world and emerge, really. They're going to really withdraw. And I feel like for them too that they're going to really... It's funny, they might even want to go away. They might want to travel somewhere. They might go somewhere to retreat, if that makes sense. So they might... where are they going? It feels like they, and I keep getting that they might actually go to somewhere where you used to go together. It's almost like physically they're going to retreat somewhere as well as emotionally and mentally, like they just need to get the hell out of wherever they're in, whether it be a house you're sharing even for some of you, or, you know, just it feels like they need to get out of the place they're in. So for whatever reason, they just cannot be confined in those four walls, and they will need to travel and take off somewhere. Yeah, okay. For some of you, it's only going to be resonating with some of you, and I really I feel like for some of you, only some of you, that your person could retreat to like the same sex. If they're a male, they might go to what am I saying? No, that's not what I'm thinking. If they're a male, they might go see a female friend. If it's a female, she might go see a male friend. For some reason, I don't know what the hell that's about, but that's a message coming up. So it could be that if it's a male, they might go and see someone who's a close friend of theirs to try and talk and get it off their chest, as well as if you're a female with the male, like if it's a female with the male. So it's very interesting how that's coming up. And I don't necessarily feel that they're looking for anything intimate or sex or anything like that with the other person. It just feels like they really need a shoulder to cry on type thing. But for some of them, they really are going to want to be on their own and to hell with everybody type thing, and really move into this strong, confident type of energy where they want to take on the world. I want to see, what the hell's that about? What's that? So yeah, they're feeling trapped in, see? So stuck, tied down, captive. They need to get away. They're going to feel like they just want to run. They want to run away because they're going to be freaking out. And it's interesting because we do have the Chase card right here, which is so opposite to the Hermit, isn't it? So it's almost like initially they're going to go into Hermit mode and have to get out of a situation and feel trapped, that they have to go into Hermit mode, and then they might start emerging with these 3 cards here. Emerging, yeah, look, emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, unstable. You see this King of Cups, whether it be a male or female, they're composed, they're reserved, and they have everything in order. They're mature and they're emotionally stable. In this, what we're seeing here is that they're not going to be emotionally stable. Their beautiful, strong, abundant world is going to come crashing down around them because they can't deal. They just can't deal with it. So there might be some, like there's that passion coming through, very strong passion. It's almost like an emotional whirlwind in their heart space, but also like an emotional storm going on with lightning. It's what I see. Like it's just rumbling within them. Like they're going to be so angry and upset and devastated. And that's when they feel an energy pull. So they're so in tune with you that when they feel you pull back, they're going to freak out. So it's kind of like because they have such high hopes to be with you. They are so in love with you. They're just not, for whatever damn reason, telling you, sharing this with you. Wow, like... So yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to be introspective, soul-searching, withdrawn, solitary. That's that Hermit mode. They're going to try and really find answers within themselves as to why that happened, So what action will they take towards you? No, actually, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to find out more info on how they're going to react. That's right. How are they going to react if you pull your energy away? See this? This is after they withdraw and go through that whole storm. Then the rainbow's going to come out. This is interesting. So they're going to see the blessing in this, perhaps, that, this was meant to happen for a reason. Maybe it's really woken them up to something here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's woken them up to the fact that they know this is a true love. They can't be without you. So the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I think they're going to see it, that what they had was a blessing with you, and it could be that there is healing after the storm, but they're going to come to a realization of, wow, I really have stuffed up in some ways. Like I haven't treated you the way I needed to. And they're going to realize that this kind of love comes once in a lifetime type thing. So yeah, they have fragmented energy, but they need to go within and seek out that wisdom, inner wisdom. And the sacred temple is actually within them right now. It's the inner kingdom, isn't it? Yeah. What's that scripture? I can't remember what it's called. Something about... what is it? I can't remember it, but you'll know what it is, about seeking the answers within. And it's the inner kingdom or something. If you can please let me know in the comments. I've completely gone blank. But you'll know what it is. Yeah, I've done that one. So I definitely feel like your person is really going to have some kind of a cleansing going on within themselves whilst they're undergoing that introspection and pulling back into hermit mode. And look, they want to commit. That's how they're going to react, is undergoing all of that stuff, but coming out really feeling strong and that they are divinely connected to you, and that this is a spiritual love as well. So let's have a look at how they will, you know, what action will they take this month? So the Queen of Cups, kind of like a couple, power couple going on there. We've got the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Oh. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting energies. Okay. They're going to work on themselves, you know that? I feel like they're going to be really, they are so invested in you emotionally right here. And I feel like they want to sit back and wait for you. They're going to sit back and wait for you. They might be building something right now. There's something they're definitely trying to work on right now. They're paying a lot of attention to right now in their space. It's almost like they're trying to get some inspiration here. Maybe it's that hope. They're trying to hold on to hope. Oh gosh. Yeah, look at this. They may reach out and actually give you an apology this month. That's what could happen here. So even if it's a small thing, they might be building something. They might give you I don't know, they might make something for you. But it looks like they're going to really get stuck into their material world here. We've got the 7, 3, and 8 of Pentacles here. It could be their job as well. But I really do get the more energies around this is that they are kind of waiting and letting things settle down after the whole, you know, if this happens this month where they're feeling you pull back, or this could be any time, you know, it doesn't have to be this month, but at the time that they're feeling all of this stuff and pulling back, etc., and I do feel like it is now, because this feels like this is happening now for a lot of you, like their current energy is full on strong. So it could be that they're just waiting for things to settle down. They do want to try and build themselves up first, pick themselves up from the rubble, so to speak, and come to you with a forgiveness, or seeking forgiveness, come to you with an apology. They're working hard on themselves. They might be sitting down and trying to write you something, write a letter. They find you absolutely beautiful, but they might be also looking after their own selves right now as well, and paying attention to their own health care and their physical appearance. So let's have a look. What do they want to say to you? Okay, where did it go? Oh God. So it says trust, and our chemistry is so strong right now because you guys are really connected. You might have had a really, like when you made love, if you got to that point, it would have been so amazing, like such chemistry between the two of you. Even without that, it's there. And look, I love you. There's such strong love here. They might not have told you enough, you know, that they loved you. Or that, you know, if at all, they might not have told you at all. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now, for some of you, you might have actually warned them quite a few times. You might have had this conversation that went over and over and they never listened. And it's finally gotten to a point where you're like, I'm out of here. Your words keep ringing in my head. Now, it's funny how we're talking about a conversation. They're thinking about something. How can I ever pay you back? Yeah, see how we got the giving? That you might have even financially provided for them or helped them in some way, but now they want to pay you back just as equally, okay, if not more. You are the answer to my whole life, and you will be in my heart until death and beyond. That's what I'm saying. This person has extreme, deep feelings for you. Like, they're really deep. Okay, what guidance card can we get for you? What guidance card can we get for you now? Oh, okay, that's it then. So we've got quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, that's for you to do. Maybe everything's going around in your mind, and maybe if there is a decision and you haven't done this yet, or if you're thinking about it, you really just need to take some time out to really work out what you're doing. Okay. Holy moly. Okay, hang on. Oh, wow. So much energy. Okay, reading 3. That's it. Valor. Is it valor? I think I'm saying it right. Be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. Be strong. Be quietly strong. You know, in your quiet time, gain your courage. Build yourself up. That's what that's about there. Now let's get you some charms. All right. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. My son has decided, oh, it's time to play loud music. All right, let's have a look. Let's go. Reading number 3. Reading number 3, please. What do we got here? Oh, no, I need more than that, don't we? Okay, wow, this is interesting. So we got a spoon and a little frying pan, I think it is, a saucepan. Someone loves to cook or wants to cook you dinner. And also we got good luck around this, guys. A 4-leaf clover is here, but there's also hope for this connection, which is just gorgeous. You are their rose. Okay, that's how they see you, that you are someone very special and beautiful in their life. And also, we got the dolphin, which is the, it talks about playfulness to me. It talks about friendship as well and fun. So it looks like that, you know, something about that needs to be done in this relationship. Maybe there just wasn't enough of that. It's just been really intense. Now, there could be a computer connection here. Someone might want to really communicate over the computer. Well, they could be a tech person, someone very much into tech. What else have we got there? I'm just trying to think. I feel like I've got to get some more. Okay, we got the amethyst heart here. So it's about wisdom coming in to the heart. It's that heart wisdom, which is awesome because it might be when that healing takes place. Someone wants to give you a really big bear hug, or it could be that, you know, you just really have the most amazing hugs. And we have the unicorn. It's a little unicorn. So it's about living in enchantment, isn't it, really? It's about like a fairy tale coming true, basically. And, you know, there are tears of joy in this connection. So that looks good. There's going to be tears of joy because there's a transition and transformation taking place in this connection, guys. So butterflies could be symbolic to you also, that you might see a certain butterfly that hangs around you kind of thing. It's kind of like a message. Now let's have a look here. I don't know why I got the name Mark, but anyway, that's interesting. I just got that in my head. So anyway, let's do it. So what's some letters that we could have, please, Spirit? All right, we've got U, T, S. That's a Z, a Z, a W, a, what's that, a C, and a B, and a J, and O, and a K. Wow, we've got so many. All right, I'm just trying to work out. We've got quite a few here. So you could be dealing with, what have we got? We've got B, U, C, K. I don't know if that makes any, it could be a name, Buck, or we've got suck. I'm not going to go there with that one. Okay, S-O-C-K, sock. Sock could be a word. It could be like sock, S-O-C, like Socrates, sock. Then we've got sock as in, like, it might be significant to do with some clothing they wear. A jock. Okay, and we've also got, what else have we got here? Just trying to see. What else do we have? A wok, W-O-K. So someone might really love cooking, as I said before. And it could be Asian foods or whatever it might be. It's interesting that's coming up. And then what else have we got here? I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can make sense of here that I'm not seeing. Yeah. It's interesting. So there could be so much that I'm not seeing here, guys, that you could be. There's a bus, B-U-S, so it could be significant. We've also got T here. I forgot about that one. So it could be T-O-S-O. I think that's a Z, though, isn't it? Yeah, I was going to say it sounded like a place. I can't really see anything else, I don't think, guys, that I'm not seeing anyway. B-U-S-T, someone might like your bust. Might be a someone who likes a bust. Oh my god. Okay, what else have we got here? Cot, C-O-T. S could be to do with like family or children, like cots. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. A stub, S-T-U-B. But anyway, guys, have a look at that. My flash is gone, but have a look at these letters, okay? So you can pause, you can go back and hear what I said, and you might recognize a nickname or some initials, that kind of thing. I just want to quickly get a Riverstone for you guys. So this is for group 3. What's the special thing for them, for group 3? So we've got the word inspire. Now this connection, you know, may inspire a lot of healing and growth between the two of you and a lot of lessons to learn. So guys, that is your reading. I hope it's made sense to you and given you some clarity. If it has, please comment below and like and subscribe as I bring these out regularly. And please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments below, or write green heart if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win my own deck of cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. I will be doing a live video on the 31st of August, so I hope to connect with you there. And yeah, so take care guys, and I will connect with you next time. Love and blessings.